Hello, fellow international academians?
Fellow students.
Yeah, that. Anyways, welcome back to our daily podcast, Chemistry Today.
We would have come up with a better name, but we're kind of scared we wouldn't get a good reaction.
Wow, that was bad. It almost hurt.
Well, anyways, today's topic is all about household chemical reactions and formulas and just how dangerous they can be in everyday life.
What reaction are we talking about today?
Well, I'm glad that you asked because I was thinking about a very deadly reaction between bleach and acetone.
Really? Because I have just a story on that topic.
Let's hear it. I really want to hear this.
Alright, you guys. So, one time I had a friend who was very obsessed with being clean. So one day she decided that she was going to clean a stain on her shirt by mixing bleach and acetone together. By doing so, she thought that it would have a very powerful reaction on the stain, but instead it ended in her downfall. She poured large amounts of acetone and bleach into a bucket, which in result produced some sort of toxic gas. That gas was so strong that she actually fell unconscious and had to be rushed to the hospital.
Dang, that's actually really crazy. I didn't know that mixing those two things could have caused such a drastic reaction.
Yeah, me neither. But the moral of the story is basically to never mix any two chemicals together without doing proper research on the effects that it can have. Sadly, many people mix bleach with many things for cleaning purposes, which most of the time ends up with negative results.
That's really scary. Everyone needs to make sure to read the labels of your products before conducting your own little experiment.
Yeah, you're sure right about that. Be careful, everyone.
For sure. But I'd really like to know the chemistry behind what occurred with your friend and her situation. I'm sure everyone's wondering how it all works.
Well, I'm glad you asked because I actually brought an expert in the field here today who can explain more in depth what happens when you mix acetone and bleach together. Here is Praneeth Datta Gupta, who is majoring in chemistry in the University of Michigan.
It's Datta Gupta, but never mind. Hello, listeners. This incident is a very interesting example of a holoform reaction.
Holograms?
What? No, holoform reactions. Anyways, the noxious gas that your poor friend experienced was called chloroform, also known as trichloromethane. It is formed when the sodium hypochlorite in the bleach and the acetone, which are both liquids, react with each other to form the liquid and gas chloroform, and other harmful chemicals including sodium hydroxide, which is extremely irritating and corrosive. The chemical formula for this reaction is 3NaClO, which is a liquid, plus C3H6O, which is a liquid, becomes CHCl3 plus 2NaOH plus NaOCOCH3.
I'm actually kind of confused. What exactly does chloroform do to your body?
Well, in small amounts, chloroform's effects on the human body is pretty negligent. Small amounts of it can be found in drinking water and beverages, and also can be consumed by eating food or simply breathing. In large amounts, though, it is a different story. Over time, chloroform can break down into a dangerous gas called phosgene, which can cause a lot of damage. It mainly affects the brain, liver, and kidney in humans. Taking it in a large quantity for the short term can cause fatigue, dizziness, and headache, which can leave a human unconscious. But the long-term effects include damage to the liver and kidneys.
Like those movies where they use chloroform to make their enemies fall unconscious?
Precisely.
But is there any other cleaning products that we can add to bleach to really scrub that stain off?
Not unless you wish to live a long and healthy life. For a more common example, rubbing alcohol has a very similar reaction with bleach and creates chloroform as well. Ammonia, which is used for cleaning, mixed with bleach creates harmful chemicals as well.
Well, we appreciate you coming down and helping us make sense of this dangerous chemical reaction. Everyone, that was Pranit Dattagupta, a chemistry major from the University of Michigan.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, what do you make of that, Nafis?
I'm thinking that the big message is to never mix bleach with anything but water.
Yeah, you could do that. Or you could use some foolproof plan of cleaning.
And what's that?
You only need to say one word.
And that is...
You can just yell, "Mom!" and it works like a charm. It cleans way better than any other way.
Oh boy.
Well, that's all for now, folks. Thanks for listening to our podcast, especially if you're still here to hear me say this. Just be careful, everyone, and don't mix bleach with anything. Goodbye.